Hi there, hi good friends. How are you wherever you are? My name is Odecious, Marowa, and welcome to the klutchpabhora podcast, whereby I give you the weekend preview of the matches which one of our fans passing by, which will play this weekend. What a crescendo of the end of the season it's going to be. It's a two-horse race, just like last season when it was Manchester City and Arsenal. Like I said last week before the weekend, that the change of everything is that this is going right through to the wire. It's going right through to the wire. There are two games left for Manchester City, who are playing their game in hand on Tuesday against Arsenal's arch rivals, that is Tottenham Hotspurs. And Arsenal are left with one game which they are going to play at home against Everton. My goodness. I mean, the last game of the season might decide this, but I think it is the game on Tuesday which is very important. I mean, coming to this weekend, people were saying that Manchester City traveling to the Craven Cottage, where they were playing against a tricky Fulham. It was going to be a banana skin, but my goodness, they came back and won by 5-0. What a rout it was. When it comes to these matches at the end of the season, Manchester City are relentless. They are focused. They've got top players and a top coach who demands a lot. And with the players which they have, can they hold their nerve against the Tottenham Hotspur team, which has really gone off the boil? But it's not going to be easy. I mean, it will be good for neutrals to see Arsenal winning it. And I mean, what a journey for Mikel Arteta. His first 2-3 seasons at Arsenal, I mean, he was under the barrel, and people were saying that he is not fit for the job. But I'm happy that the Arsenal hierarchy, and full credit must go to Edu as the director of football, what he has done at Arsenal, working hand in hand with the manager. Like I always say, that it's always great to have structure as a director of football, good recruitment upstairs, because it helps the coach. It helps to identify the players he have, and the coach will concentrate on coaching the team. And heads off to Arsenal. They play their last match of the season against Everton, and the last match for Manchester City will be against West Ham at home. So yeah. But down there, we saw Sheffield, the worst team in the English Premier Soccer League in so many seasons, have already been relegated. So is Burnley, and I think Luton, it's as good as gone. So three teams which qualified, which gained promotion last season, are going down straight to Division 1. It is a punishing league, this one. It is a league of quality, and if you don't have that quality, you'll be found out. I mean, for the bravery, I mean, I loved Luton, the way they played. I mean, they were very brave. They played some very good football, but they'll be kicking themselves in the teeth. There are some games which they threw away, which we all thought they are going to make it. As for Burnley, they were playing some very good football, and I think Vincent Kompany will be one of the good coaches going forward. In his first serious job as a football coach, he gained a promotion with Burnley. So Lyle Foster, the young South African player, will be playing in the first division. So it's a pity that we can't see him in the Premier Soccer League this coming season. And looking at some clubs who have really done so well also, it is Aston Villa. They are playing against Liverpool today with a chance of playing in Europe. Good job by Unai Emery. Good job. Underrated coach. When he came, they were in the doldrums when Steven Gerrard was coaching the Midlands best side, and they are on the brink of playing in the Champions League. Ollie Watkins, what a season he has had, together with David Luiz, the midfielder, together with Emi Martinez, the goalkeeper, won the World Cup with Argentina. He has been Colossus at the back, together with Ezri Konsa, also playing so well in central defense. And it's a pity that Tottenham, everyone was raving about Ange Postecoglou, the new coach at Tottenham Hotspur. They were really flying in the first half of the season. I think for the first 10 games, I mean, they were unbeaten, and everyone was saying, yes, the good old good old Spurs is back. But they have really fallen apart. They will have an answer to what is going to happen. So the subplot, the funny thing is, I mean, if Tottenham does well and beat Manchester City, so they would have helped their North London rivals. So we wait to see what happens on Tuesday. But for neutrals, this makes football exciting in the sense that, I mean, it's rightly going to the wire. But for me, as a United fan, I don't want City to win it for the fourth time at a counter. I mean, it will appear as if it's a Farmers League, whereby, I mean, a team wins the league 4 times. I mean, you've got to give respect to Pep Guardiola. I mean, 4 times in the English Premier Soccer League on the trot. I mean, that tells you what a super team it is. My team, Manchester United, enough said about them. I mean, people have been saying Ten Hag must go, but for me, I've been consistent because I like to believe that this thing of firing coaches is never going to help the team, because, I mean, the type of players which you have, the caliber of the players which you recruit at United is so shocking. So for now, I like to think that we've got to keep the manager at the present moment, and hopefully he works under this new regime of Ineos. We have put some very, very good structures with people who know their stuff, who have worked somewhere, and really the Omar brothers, they have been at Barcelona and Manchester City, and they have really changed the fortunes at that club. You look at Dan Ashworth, he is the best in the business in terms of being the director of football. Jean Blanc is also a very good schemer as a CEO, because he has been there at PSG and Juventus. These are massive clubs, with Manchester United not having these structures over the years, being good in commercially, but on the playing field, shocking. We saw, I mean, it has been a shocking season for us, but we are hopeful we've got something to hold on to. It is the FA Cup when we play against Manchester City, or rival, just like last season. I mean, you can't pin our hopes on playing against a rampant Manchester City, but you always give yourself some hope because it is a once day off. So guys, thank you so much. Remember to subscribe to the channel, and remember to share and like, and klutchpabhora, it is your best football space ever. We'll be giving you some highlights and some previews on the English Premier Soccer League, the African football, South African football, and Zimbabwean football. And remember, on the 7th of June, I will be in Joburg watching Zimbabwe playing a World Cup qualifier against Lesotho. So from me, Odecious, Marowa, klutchpabhora crew, I thank you so much. Enjoy your afternoon. Enjoy your week.